tabled this because of a comment that was made, right, which made it a little unclear when we wanted to be certain. My understanding is since that time, the landowner has been approached, and it is his desire, right, to proceed.
Mr. Lang is in here, if you have any questions for him.
Yeah, I'd like to ask George.
Yes.
And there was some, so we want timberland and agricultural land and everything in this case, right?
Say that one more time,
165 acres, there was some discussion last meeting of whether, in which, on the right-hand side is the timberland, correct?
That's correct.
And on the right-hand side is the agricultural land. Are we talking about?
Well, the west side is mostly woodland.
That's right, and adjacent to Tom's land, Tom Cox's land.
That's correct.
So
That's gonna be the first that we would like, if anything is to be sold for something coming in here, that would be the first parcel to be offered.
Okay. But are we asking about the right-hand side today?
Yes, we are.
Is that what you talked about, Dan?
Yeah, that was what I was talking about.
Which way?
There's been much confusion with the way this came out. We had a map, the planning board just showed the, west side. Barbara drew in where the cotton gin was. That's what we discussed. And then at the night meeting, I was blindsided with the complete map. And I might have talked a little emotionally that night because it hit me hard. But not having the discussion with the full thing, I think it should go back through the thing and iron out all the details. And it first was signed by George and Jill. The both paper advertisements said George Jr. So that's a contradiction. And now today says George and Jill. So all that needs to be smoothed out before it moves forward.
Was that your recommendation today?
Yeah.
If I may, I do have to respectfully disagree, however, with the map assertion. Mr. Green is here, who's also a planning board member, and I hand drew a map because the GIS will not recognize the larger western side tract. And I hand drew in the land, and I made copies. And Mr. Green, there was a copy of that in your packet. It would not show up on the GIS, but I hand drew it to show here's the gym, here's the land property, and it's also the big piece on the east side.
Linda, you were present at that.
Yes, sir, all of us got the same map, but I thought it was just on the west side, or the way it was drawn, because if you look, it's the red borders around just that part where the cotton gin was. Now, you know, we should have asked the questions. Yes, she does have land on the all side of the road, but I thought that was just to say that that was land property. But we all voted, all 7 of us voted for it, but like I say, the red border is on our land portion of it. You know, it's kind of one of those deals that, you know, they have cotton gin, it's drawn in, and the land property with the red border around it, but it's only on the west side. So I can see what Mr. Lang, and I think a lot of us on the board thought it was just the west side. Am I correct or incorrect?
I was looking at the 165,
You know, I didn't.
that's what we voted on.
Yeah, we did vote a land property, 160, but I didn't know, you know, according on what the scale of the map is. As several of the board members are here, we all got the same map.
Yes, we all did get the same map, but I think in the future, what we all gonna have to do
is do a little bit more searching, what we've been doing, because, I went and talked with Mr. Tom Cox and his wife Nan, and I also went on GIS after the fact. And thank you, Mr. Dan Lane, because the night he brought it up, I did do my homework after that night. And I know in the future, we can't take people word a lot. As planners, we're gonna have to start doing a whole lot of research on our own in order to get things much more accurate, because I am aware of that, because I rode down that road to look at the land that you were talking about. And I can see it was talking about George and Jill and George Jr., and I knew then something was wrong, but I stand to
We're
be
all
corrected.
speaking with one voice. My family and I are all speaking with one voice. If that clears that up.
Mr. Chairman, I think that, we have the will of the property owners stated, we have the president, and, I don't see why we can't move forward on this. Reviewed it, clarified it, and, as far as I's being dotted and T's, I think we have that clarification now in the presence of the landowners, and I don't see why we can't move forward on it. And I would make a motion that we would, approve the request to have rezoned this property.
I'd like to make one more comment.